Hey people, this is Mindful Talks podcast. Welcome to the fifth episode of hashtag Decoding UI UX. So today we're gonna speak about the fundamentals of UI UX. And the point is, we have spoken a lot about this topic, but the thing is, we spoke about the things like having a niche as a UI UX designer, essential elements of modern web design, and so on. So yes, we were thinking to clear the basics as well, and to give you a very good insights about the basics. So yes, for this we have a very special guest today who will be clearing all this for you, and he is a very spatial designing expert at 300 Mind. Welcoming Meet.
Thank you so much, Akash, for the warm welcome. I am really very grateful to be a part of this podcast episode.
Yes, coming straight to the point, can you please tell us who is a UI UX designer?
From my perspective, UI and UX designers are responsible for overall user satisfaction with a product. Their priority is to continually look for ways to improve the product experience. Like as a UX and UI designer, our job is to develop a clear understanding of our targeted users' need, define interaction models, design wireframes, build prototypes, and work on its visual design. We also conduct user testing and then review the metrics so we can make the necessary tweaks to enhance the product while in designing phase itself. All these are structured in a systematic manner so that our users have aesthetically pleasing and user-friendly experiences.
It would be great if you'll just clear all the basics and all the basic fundamental points that one UI UX designer should consider in terms of more of a visual part. So yeah, please.
Yes, absolutely, Akash. Coming to the visual part, any UI is made up of 5 building blocks, that is language, color, imagery, typography, and icons. Now coming to first, that is language. Language is an integral part of any design. We specifically call them UX writing. Now what is UX writing? UX writing is the language that is crafted around user context and personal preferences in order to deliver a customized brand experience across all user-facing touchpoints. Now the second point is color. Humans are generally respond to colors in a very emotive and subjective way. Hence, colors are used to set the moods and navigation across interfaces. Now third in the queue is imagery. Imagery can come in different styles and shapes like illustrations, images, animations, etc. Imagery can help to set a tone or ambience that the audience can relate to. Usually, brands do have a style guide that explicitly state what and how images should be used across an entire brand experience. Now the next is typography. Typography is the art of arranging all the contents in a meaningful way. Typography is often used to retain users' attention, brand recognition, and establish an information hierarchy. Now the last is icons. Icons are a highly functional part of any user experience. When used wisely, icons become an elegant yet efficient way to communicate with and guide the users through an experience.
Wow. I'm very curious to know, how does it feel when you complete your work, like designing an app, say for example, and giving it to the client. How does it feel when you deliver the work? And tell us about the whole process.
To be very frank, Akash, when we finish any project and see the app getting live, it's like wow, all our work, design, and everything gets live in the world could see it. Totally a feeling I can't describe in words.
Wow, I could really feel it as you were saying, describing through the words. And yes, it always feels good when your work gets live and people see your work and something like that. Any last advice or any last words of wisdom you would like to pour while speaking about the one common quality, let's say, that every UI UX designer should have?
Well, Akash, I think observation and creative problem solving are the skills that every designer possesses. See, our ultimate job is to identify problems that our real-time users are facing, right? And creatively design a digital solution for them. So problem solving followed by observations are the fundamental skills that every designer has in common.
Wow, even the last podcast that we created with Sudhanshu, he also stressed more on the creative part and the observation part. So I think it's all about the artistic quality that you all possess. I hope all the listeners would be agreeing on this point of creativity and observation skills and whatnot. So yes, thank you so much for coming to this episode. We are looking forward to be creating more such episodes with you.
Thank you so much, Akash, for having me on show. I really enjoyed a lot.
Likewise. So yes, thank you so much to all the people listening to this podcast. Let's meet in the next episode. Till then, keep on learning and keep on advancing.